I think this is, oh no, we have to write the abstract. All right, abstract, short summary. We present our systematic approach for modernizing and attempting to reproduce a legacy code base that trains and samples from a score-based generative model. In the field of wireless communications research. We rewrite the entire framework from scratch with modern Python packaging, dependency resolution, and a research-oriented command line interface, CLI. Despite we find the biggest challenge lies in non-deep learning scientific software reproducibility when trying to match a MATLAB wireless channel simulation library, when trying to replace with its Python open source counterpart. Holy shit, how much room do I have? Oh my god. It is not good. Oh my god. Ah, it's over. Okay, we can cut some of these little thingies here. Oh, I hate these though. Why do I need all these stupid templates? One, two, three, four. I gotta write one more thing in the abstract though, because I need to write about the entire process, including the writing of this manuscript was recorded and will be uploaded as a YouTube series. All right, now I have to make this fit in 4. But before that, how do I fix all this? I mean, this is easy, okay? I can just crunch some of these paragraphs here, I think. Our goal is to present a systematic approach documented systematic efforts to modernize the repository. Where did I put that stupid lesson learned? I gotta take that. Nah, I can cut this. It's too much. I can crunch these two together. Okay. Yes, I'm in 4 pages. Okay. All right. 4 pages. We need a title. Oh shit. What is the title of the paper? So what do I do with all this stuff? Like, can I just not cancel this and it doesn't show up? Like, please? Because I really want to save that line. So if I comment this, what happens? Like, what is even conference 7? Where's Washington show up? Okay, so I have to follow this guide here. God, I hate this template. So it says for managing, no, not citations. The abstract, where is that thing I added though? Oh, here it is. The code below is generated by the tool at CFM. Please copy and paste the code. Okay, what the heck is this tool? ACM computing classification. Dude, what is this? You haven't added any. The ACM was a polyhierarchical ontology and semantic web because it's a traditional version of this classification. Yeah, I don't know what to do with this. Like, this is fucking wild. Like, physical science. No, I don't want this though. Where the heck do I find reproducibility here? Telecommunications? Nah. I don't know, low relevance. Okay, so how do I cancel all this stuff now? Oh, I see, CCS. So where do I find reproducibility though? Computer systems organization, no. Networks, no. Software, it's software. Software maintenance tools. Configuration management and version control system, I guess. High. Software maintenance tools. Medium, high. Software creation notations and its tools. Designing software. Post-development issues. Version control. High relevance. Maintaining software, high relevance. Okay, generate code. What the fuck is this, dude? Like, I take this and I copy it here. Oh my god, and it's gonna give me the... Yeah, but I don't want these in like... I don't understand. They put them in the wrong order though, because I... Okay, sure, whatever. I see, so it ate some space for me. So what do I do for keywords? Python, dependencies, generative. Tooling. score-based generative models, wireless, CLI, okay, what is this conference 17, July 2017? Where's that coming from? Is it because I put this? So if I de-cancel this, but where do I get this? Yeah, it is ACM rep. I don't know where ACM rep is. Where is it? Delft, Netherlands. Delft, Netherlands. It's not June, it's July 20, what is this, 18? No, 2022. $2026. Okay. I don't know, I'll delete this from your rights confirmation email. I don't know what that is. Okay, I broke the thing. I broke the thing. Oh, I see. I did not break the thing. Okay. So we only need a title now for the paper. Holy shit. Title. What title do I put for this paper thingy? Oh, yeah. So we can say modernizing a legacy code base, Python code base, using, that's it, modernizing the legacy Python. This is the most boring thing. Modernizing the legacy Python code base. God, I need a catchy title. Okay, we don't have this problem. Oh, this is the copyright thing. Well, hang on. What does this do? No, I don't know what that does. Doesn't do anything. Anonymous. Okay, yeah, this anonymizes. Doesn't do much though. Title: Modern Resident Legacy Python comments. I can't. If I put that title, I'll give away, and I'm giving away. I guess I'm just gonna put UV. Like seriously, I'm gonna put. Well, it should be. Damn, this is the most boring title ever. Alright, gotta take a break. I think this is it. I mean, we're kind of done though. I'm getting tired. Let me take a break. Let me see, what title did I put in the... I wonder what title I put... let me check right now actually. What the heck kind of title did I put in when I registered the abstract? ACM. Rep. Oh shit, it's the other one. ACM rep. I called it even worse, reproducing and modernizing Python research code using robust... Oh god, I'm not reading all of that. Yeah, okay, I think I'm semi-happy with this. Well, I think this is it. Let's proofread this one last time. And this concludes... well, not all of it, but a large part of the DiSco MIMO series. So, what do? We went from this legacy code and paper, who has a bunch of red things, which are not good. We modernized it. Did we reproduce it? Not really, but that's fine. To a very modular thing, right? So now we have a full Python package and a build system. We have 2 dependency We have a Pi project. We have pre-commit hooks, Omega Conf and Hydra CLI, strongly typed Python code, all this stuff. So the existing code repository for training and running sampling using Fusion is a collection of Python. Oh shit, it's not diffusion, it's score-based generative models. It's a collection of Python scripts, okay? Okay. I present 12. So 12 is a hard copy of the entire external repository. MATLAB scripts, loose dependencies. Loose dependence. What is loose dependency versions? Hard-coded paths and configuration values. Okay, right. We present our experience and results. We document. The result of our complete modernization re-implementation, refactoring, and partial reproduction of the repository. In addition to all the modern Python packaging and developer experience, to Python packaging and developer experience improvements, the entire process was recorded, featuring Python packaging and developer experience improvement. The entire process of recording will be uploaded as multi-series on our channel. We can cut on our channel as a multi-episode YouTube series. Okay, all right. We present our systematic approach from ours and attempt to reproduce the legacy that trained samples from a generative model in the field of wireless communication research. We rewrite the entire framework from scratch with modern Python packaging. We rewrite with modern using. We re-implement the entire framework from scratch using modern Python packaging, dependency results, and the recent written command line interface. We find the biggest challenge lies in non-deep learning scientific software, because when trying to replace a MATLAB wireless translator with its Python open source counterpart, Siona. The entire process was currently uploaded as a YouTube series. The entire experience is recorded and will be uploaded. We can lay off the YouTube a bit here. Well, let's not lay off the YouTube. Fuck it, we're going all in. Okay, CCS concepts, blah, blah, blah. Legacy scores a significant pain point for reproducibility, with many popular repositories still used as they are today. Still used as they are today, out of force of habit. This is the case for Python, where dependency was fortunately, ever since modern frameworks, modern tooling like UV has largely solved these issues and enabled much more seamless dependency management. Our goal is to present our documented systematic efforts to modernizing such a repository. We target the repository at 1 and associated publication in 2. Supporting its associated publication in 2. Okay, the repository is an application of score-based generative models. We picked this particular application area and repository. We picked this particular area because it covers 3 aspects that are still very relevant today. Generating training data with scientific simulation, non-deep learning software, training a score-based diffusion generative model, generating So I should I got a site NCSN here, right? No, it's song improved. Yeah, okay. Nah, I'm gonna cut this. Score based. Okay, let me go to Google Scholar. Oh shit. Score based generative modeling. Estimating gradients of the data distribution. This one I want. Okay. So let me cite song. Score-based generative models. Song. There, we give the guy more credit. All right, and where's multiple? Okay. Training. Generative synthetic using pre-trained scientific domains where hyperparameters are sensitive to numerical variations. Our primary goal is to modernize the code base and make it significantly more accessible. We identify and tackle the following higher level. A cross-platform approach for dependencies should be fully resolved and have exactly specified versions. We want to emphasize exactly specified versions, ideally across all platforms. A research-friendly command line interface for the main applications. Powerful. Did I define CLI again? CLI? Yes. I should not define in the abstract though. Okay. We want the CLI to encode sufficiently many hyperparameters such that the user makes 0 changes to code. A key component for answering the first disorder is the Python dependency management software. We choose UV due to this powerful feature set in cross-compatibility platform. A first major advantage is that UV manages Python itself cross-platform. Oh, okay. Too many cross-platform here. Which relieves you having to track and refer to multiple Python versions installed on the same machine. The first work item was to refactor the code from loose, locate the root to a proper package store with functionalized modules in the SRC MIMO. This is augmented by running UV init, which moves all project packaging and dependency management further to the basic configuration on listing 1. Using all fields of limited by the package. Later limited, whereas limited by later limited by the Siona package. Another glaring issue with the legacy that heavily depends upon the repository in 12. Unfortunately, because not properly packaged, is not installable. It is not installable as a module. It must either be a Git, must either be submoduled using Git or hard copy, the latter of which is opted in the code base. Possible licensing issues aside, this significantly bloats the code base, with out of which only 5 are truly necessary. We solve this by forking and once again applying to properly package. Once this is done, we use UV's Git. Oh shit, where is the Git? UV's Git as a Git source dependency with this missing commit ID for our refactor, thus locking it down to an exact version in time without copying any files. In this case, is there a double space here? Well, there's a fucking missing comma. In this case, the fork of NCSN v2. No indent here, because we also significantly deleted files from our fork. The remainder of the code depends on our PyTorch. It posed no difficulties to UV's dependency solver. Okay, mutually exclusive. The biggest running challenge is bringing all dependencies to Python world, given into Python, into pure Python, given that the legacy depends on MATLAB. We switch MIMO channels into the Siona library, a native. This brings another dependency challenge. The latest Siona version that we consider when starting this course was TensorFlow based, and its dependencies were incompatible with PyTorch. Does TensorFlow have a paper? I think so. Whoops. Let me play this. Where the heck is... Oh my god, where do I say PyTorch the first time? Here. Oh shit, I need to cite PyTorch too. Okay, how do I cite TensorFlow? Is there a citation? There's no way there's a citation. Like, this is... Well, I think I'm just gonna cite it myself then. I don't like this paper thing. So I'm just gonna do online TensorFlow, comma, author beats me, title, we'll call it TensorFlow, title, URL, this one, last access today, an end-to-end platform for machine learning. I guess this is the title. Okay, so then I can cite TensorFlow. And how do I cite PyTorch? I think has a paper. I'm gonna cite this one, the big one, passkey. This one I am okay with citing. Where do I say PyTorch the first time? Blah, 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 blah. Here we go, PyTorch. Okay. All right. We're getting very close because I'm going insane. Let me download this again. All right, so where were we? Oh, here. PyTorch imposes NumPy, one of the backwards compatibility issues. Fortunately, UV has a feature designed exactly for its case of form conflict. We use this feature to allow the Siona code needed. There's a Oxford comma here to allow the and the score base code to coexist. Siona code needed to generate the training data and the PyTorch based score based generating code in two separate dependency groups. Torch. Okay. Torch in CSV2 and on PyTorch Siona RT. This is also delivering an 8% inference speed up for free. We use Omega Conf and Hydra to add a fully featured setup for 3 user data generation, score based and inference. I need an Oxford comma here, and inference, and sampling. In particular, we use structured configurations, not in separate. And the fundamentals for a click-through pipeline to generate training data, train tests from scratch, as shown by the 3 sequential commands in listing 4. Notably, we also parameterize all file inputs. No indent. Okay. Python, we make it a bit stronger. Let's see, Python, typing. Okay. Where did I put typing? Strong recommended from a type hinting system. Footnote. URL. Typing. By adding pre-commit hooks. Let me merge these. We use rough. An interesting challenge, a non-trivial challenge we have to overcome is combining. Let me download again. Okay, we're getting really close now. We generally find it takes a hit in favor of modernization, but the core principles behind. Okay, it's clear. Not it's. It is apparent that the two distributions are significantly different. Despite our best, we're going to reconcile. Moving past the train distribution gap, figure 3 reveals another interesting. Oh. A lowercase we found that Scorbit is highly sensitive and exhibits a dual mode behavior. Uncovered when inspecting legacy. The each report uses hyperparameter values related to the sampling process. Ah, shit. Despite the 3 orders of magnitude, we find that both systems. Modernizing legs covered to parts 40 hours and took 40 man hours. 40 human hours and was recorded. And will all be released as a multi-episode. Most difficult part was reproducing the sampling algorithm because of its high sensitivity to the microphones and misdirection in the original, which deviated from the associated paper. Additionally, we're not able to overcome the caps by matching as many. Despite the differences, training score was successful. Arguably very successful. Another improvement that was applied and not discussed in the platform was that we were able to support for neural network backbones in the popular diffuser library, finally breaking away from the NCSN v2 architecture. Those which worked research by architects and prevalence certification score, in particular March was in the original paper. We hope this experience was useful. We hope the general learnings about UV and modern Python tooling are also useful to the machine learning research community. I think this is it, guys. All right. Okay, this is it. We're done. Okay. Well, that was it. This was the series for a while. Thanks a lot for watching, for sticking around. We got the paper. It's pretty well proofread. It's a small paper, 4 pages. It's pretty crammed, which is good. You know, you always want to write about stuff. 4 pages, 3 figures, a bunch of practical code stuff, and of course, the whole repository will be open source. I feel like this is not even like worth mentioning, but okay, I gotta say that somewhere. The modernized repository will also be open sourced under a permissive license. There we go. So this should make us rock solid now, right? Of course, we're not able to... Okay, let's see if we cut this line. Yes, we were. Okay. That's it. How about we group these two? Let's see what this takes us. Nah. Now we're super tight here. This is it, guys. Okay. Thanks a lot for watching. Thanks for all the follows. Subscribe to the YouTube. We may take a break for a while, but you know, I'll have a lot of episodes to cut and edit. So this was it. Thanks for all the support. See you next time. More coding. Maybe another project. All right.